So, and you get a terabyte, right?
Okay.
Of internet. And we've ran over once.
But you get a couple grace periods.
2 grace periods.
Okay. As I know in the first 2 months of whatever billing cycle.
Yes. We ran over once, so I've been monitoring it. Okay. And we have some internet
bandwidth hogs, or data hogs. Okay.
Bandwidth hogs, internet black holes, and.
Where you're just like, are you running some sort of download server in your room? What's
so
like, where the fuck is all
the
this?
oldest non-adult, well now adult.
Okay, yes.
This is a discussion.
Right.
Was using 50% of our internet. I was like looking at it because I was like, because I got to like the thing. It was like, you've used 90%. I was like, how? So I looked. I was like, it's probably Zach gaming.
Like streaming Fortnite and stuff.
His was 18%. I was like 52% to be exact. Was coming from. I was like, how the fuck? Seriously? Like I was like pissed. I was like,
wait, hold on. Downloading Netflix up like how is it?
Okay, so being a analyst myself, I broke it down. I mean, I went dig.
Did you throw a fucking
Sherlock Holmes? I just
look
started,
up on this shit.
Oh yeah, fucking charted it and shit. And it was basically like I was like, how are you using so much internet
on just
3 a.m.?
Oh, interesting.
And she's, I don't know. So some days I have to get up early for work.
Okay.
And I see a glow coming from a room at 2:30 in the morning.
She fell asleep with
Fell
Netflix.
asleep and it's streaming, right? It's just running.
At fucking 4K.
And she has her fucking laptop and she's like, and I was like, what the
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and the Cern Show.
Once again.
Chip and the Cern.
Chip and the Cern, once again. Or for the very first time.
Yes. Now, something that we're not having for the first time is a very, very tasty beverage from Adobe Creek Brewing.
Today's beer that we will be drinking, Derealization Pale Ale.
Ooh.
So let's take a look.
It's a hazy pale, right?
It's a hazy pale ale.
And you're
hopped with Galaxy, Citra, and Mosaic, creating a tropical and pineapple flavor.
Pineapple. Let me try to get that. Let me see. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. That's very refreshing.
I guess it's just the citrusy that I'm really... And I'm looking... I have mine out of like one of those...
Hydro flasks.
Like a cooled
cup.
thing. And,
yeah.
And Cerny, I serve my plebes with just a regular glass here at the house.
Peasants.
This peasant only gets a regular glass. But it's very... I don't think you can see through that one. That's
no, you can't. That is
hazy AF,
that
as
is
they
hazy,
would say.
which I'm liking. I'm loving it.
Well, Cerny has finally had a realization that Chip, speaking of derealizations or whatever it is, Chip has finally, or Cern rather, has had a realization that the company formerly known as Comcast,
Xfinity,
is horrible.
Yes, they are. So in previous episodes, you battled them. Right?
Many a time.
Many a times.
And this also spurred conversation between Joe and Dana, saying that, and you had your fair share of battles with DirecTV,
AT&T and DirecTV.
AT&T.
So I went to Xfinity because I was battling with AT&T and DirecTV.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, because you had that internet was slow as fuck, right? It was like 24, and you got 100 devices connected with all the kids.
And they were like, well, I mean, and they were charging me a ton of money for
just nothing.
Fucking dial-up.
Yeah. Get off the phone, Mom. So you had, how long have you had Xfinity for?
So it's a year.
I see what's happening.
Yes. So I remember when the guy came out, it was right like the heat of me fighting with AT&T.
Yeah. And
the Xfinity guy came out. It was like a godsend. Like, oh.
They probably hooked you up with a nice deal.
Yes.
Okay.
It was 75 megabits a second.
Okay, pretty good.
And it was $54 a month.
Now this is internet only.
Internet only.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. And I remember when
Because you cut the cord and you don't have
no cable.
you got Plex and you have
Netflix
and all those.
and Hulu,
okay,
actually.
Hulu. Okay.
So and actually, I haven't missed a DirecTV.
You don't.
No.
Because what you were watching on TV was just fucking.
I remember going through
mind-numbing
DirecTV. It's
bullshit.
like I can get rid of 80% of these channels.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of them. So, like Oxygen Network and some
Well,
of the
yeah,
shit.
your wife would be upset if you got rid of Lifetime. But anyway,
Yeah. That was a big discussion. That was a hoopla.
I honestly, and I love your wife very much. I can't believe that she fucking watches that channel. The shows on there are just, they're mind-numbingly horrible.
I always get kicked out of the room when we were watching them. Like, hold on, let me guess. The dude's the bad guy. The cop, the roughneck cop, is actually the good guy, but he's a douche to halfway through.
And he does end up loving so-and-so at the end. Yeah.
And it's just like, and it's always like this. Wait for the police to come. I can't wait that long, and they come in there with some bullshit, some stupid ass struggle and shit.
I do feel for your wife because when I come over to do a podcast and she's watching it, you'll usually be on the couch just like relaxing or something, not really watching it.
No.
But then I'll just kind of stand in the room off to the side, like with my arms folded, and then I'll just start clowning on the show.
Yes.
And then Cern will hop in, and
Yes.
it probably just ruins it for her.
Oh yeah. Because I said, let me predict the end before we get there.
Yeah.
She's like, wait a minute.
But anyway.
Yeah, it's just the
So,
shows are just, and it's all
They
the
are
same.
bad.
It's all the same.
Xfinity.
So
That's a good deal. Sweet deal.
it was, and I remember asking him. I said, okay, $54 a month. He said, yeah.
How long? Yeah.
I said, how long? He's like, this is going to be your price. I said, for the lifetime of having you. He said, yes. I said, so in a year from now, it's not going to go up. He says, no. And I said, okay. And we were doing the thing. I said, just to be clear.
I mean, that sounds like a bold-faced lie.
Yeah. And I said,
Okay.
just to be clear, it's not going to go up. He says, no. This is your price. This is the price we're giving out, and this is what we're gonna keep it at.
Unless you change your plan or something.
And actually, he said, we're gonna switch over to fiber optics, so your internet speed will go up, and you'll be grandfathered in. And I was like,
Not how that
well,
works,
it's not.
but
I said,
okay.
it's not. I'm not
You're not on a
hardwired
fire. Yeah. Okay.
But okay. But to be clear, I'm gonna keep this price. Yes. Okay. So then I get a bill this 1 year later on
Okay.
the anniversary.
$140.
100. And I was like, $100? It fucking doubled. So then I was like,
That's their move.
so, and you get a terabyte, right,
Okay.
of internet. And
Yeah.
we've ran over once.
But you get a couple grace
Get
periods.
2 grace periods.
Okay. As
So
I know in the
then-
first 2 months of whatever
Yes,
billing cycle.
Yes. We ran over once. So I've been monitoring it.
Okay.
And we have some internet,
bandwidth hogs? Or data
Bandwidth
hogs?
hogs.
Okay.
bandwidth hogs, internet black holes. And
Where you're just like, are you running some sort of download server in your room? What's
so
like, where the fuck is all
the
this?
oldest non-adult, well now adult.
Okay, yes.
This is a
Right.
discussion.
Right.
Was using 50% of our internet. I was like looking at it because I was like, because I got to like the thing. It was like, you've used 90%. I was like, how? So I looked. I was like, it's probably Zach Gaiman. No,
Like streaming Fortnite
yeah,
and stuff.
his was 18%. I was like 52% to be exact. Was coming from. I was like, how the fuck? Like I was
Seriously.
like pissed. I was like,
Wait, hold on. Downloading Netflix up like how is it?
okay, so being a analyst myself,
Yes.
I broke it down. I mean, I would dig
Did you throw a fucking
Sherlock Holmes. I just
look
started,
up on this shit?
Oh yeah, fucking chartered it and shit. And it was basically like I was like, how are you using so much internet
On just a
3 a.m.?
Interesting.
And she's, I don't know. So some days I have to get up early for work,
Okay.
and I see a glow coming from a room at 2:30 in the morning.
She fell asleep with
Fell
Netflix
asleep, and it's streaming. Right, it's just running.
at fucking 4K.
And she has her fucking laptop, and she's like, and I was like, what the f? I told her, I said, hey, don't be doing that shit. Okay. Oh. Happens again. And I said, so then when I get a notification,
Mm.
and I looked, and it's 52%, I put a child timer on her all her devices.
Child timer for a couple hours or an
Was it-
hour.
No,
a
I mean
day?
like, so the internet shuts off on all her devices
At 10 p.m. or
or
whatever.
11:30.
Okay.
It will not shoot.
That's nice,
Will not
yeah.
boot back up until 8 a.m. So she was, that was a big,
Yeah.
that was a big stink, At this moment in time, after we were, I'm 18, I should be able to. I said,
You can pay the
and
bill.
well, I said, don't
want to go down this path.
down this road
Yeah.
because I will treat you like a fucking adult and I'll charge your ass rent. So I said, you created this world. You've created this world because I've asked you to stop. You didn't do it. So anyway, so along with this, so we're going through. So I was like, so when I got the $100 bill, I was like,
Okay.
did we go over again? God damn it! Did
Oh,
we,
and got your $50
Yeah.
charge or whatever. Okay,
I
that's
thought
right.
so. I was like, okay. So I look at the bill and it says regular monthly charges. It's like,
Ring, ring,
yep,
ring.
ring, 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 ring.
Yes.
Give him a little jingle.
Xfinity.
So he said, okay, how can I help you? So I was going, hey, I've been paying $54. Now, when I signed up, your salesman asked or told me that this would be my payment. Will not go up. It'll be like this. He goes, okay. Now, I said, it's gone up. Now, I'm assuming now, I said, before you look this up, I'm going to assume that this was actually a promotional price.
Yeah.
And the year anniversary is up, and I have lost it. He says, okay, let me take a look. And he goes through and he goes, yes, that's exactly what happened. I said, okay.
It's almost like this has happened before.
Yes.
Or,
He goes, okay. I said, now, the salesman told me that this is what it was.
yeah.
I'm sorry for that miscommunication. I said, no, it was not miscommunication. I was straight up lied to.
It was a lie.
And he said, well, I do apologize for that miscommunication. I said, don't tell me it's a miscommunication again. I was
Like,
lied. I was lied.
I know
I
you're
asked it 3 times.
I know what your script's telling you to say.
Yes.
I want you to use your fucking ears and hear what I'm saying. And then tell me.
And then tell me. Because I said, I asked it 3 times.
There was... yeah, anyway.
I asked it 3 times, very clearly. Okay. I said, he's like, well, let's take a look if there are any other promotions that could... I
Sure.
said, okay, that's
Great.
fine. Let's do it. And I said, now,
You don't...
caveat to this.
I already
he
know
said-
where he's going.
And he goes, yes. And I said, I did this with when I had the AT&T.
Oh.
I said, don't insult me with giving me a $5 credit. Don't.
Oh,
they did that
I was
one
going to
time.
go a different way.
They did that to me.
Okay.
AT&T did that. That's why it left originally. Because they
$5.
jumped it up and said, we can give you a customer preferred discount. I said, sure. So we'll knock off $5 each month. And I said, hey, fuck you. That's the slap in the face.
Right.
When we're talking 100% increase, you're gonna give me
Right,
5.
yeah.
But anyway, I said, don't dare
Mm-hmm.
don't dare do that. He's like, he kind of chuckles. He's like, I won't. I said, okay, that's fine. So he goes through this thing and says, okay. Yes.
I already... Now, Mr. Creaney, is it? Or...
Yeah.
I see that you just have internet with us.
Yes.
And Xfinity offers over 130 channels,
Yeah.
including HBO and Showtime.
And you can have it mobile. You can download it on your phone, your smartphone.
You can
or
stream
or
on your
tablet.
phone now, on your tablet. And we have a nice package for you. And it's $79 a month. And actually, you know what? Right now, your speeds are only 75 megabits. We'll actually increase it to 100 megabits. So you'll get faster internet and
Yeah.
you'll get cable. And it's only $10 more than what you're paying now. Or it's actually $25 less than what you're paying now at $100 a month.
So
How good did I get?
pretty close, but it was
Okay.
even more insulting. They said,
boy.
he goes, okay, so here's we don't actually offer on my screen. I don't actually offer
On
the
my screen. I
se-
hate when they fucking... I'm like,
75. We don't actually offer 75 megabits a second anymore. I said,
okay, so the plan's
done.
expanded or whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
I said, what you got? What you got? And he goes,
100 at least.
I got 60 megabytes a second. I said, okay.
You're going to take it on the chin?
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay. And he goes, and that would be for $79 a month. I said, so hold on. Before you even go any further, I'm going to go down in speed and pay $20 more than what I originally was paying. Well, I do have another option. I said, go on. We get 100 megabytes a second, but it was
Okay.
like for like 110. I said, so for $10 more, I said, I'm trying to drive my bill down.
They don't, because they don't look at what you used to have. They look at, oh, you're only paying 100. They're like, for $10 more, you're getting.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, no. You don't understand. I'm trying to get back to where it was.
Yeah. I said, then I said that. I said, I'm calling because I was paying $54. I want to be in the ballpark. If you're $60, and that's fine,
Sure.
I get it. maybe 65. That's
Yeah.
fine. But now we're talking $80 to go to be slower.
That I would have flipped.
And he's
I
like,
would have lost it.
well, that's the offers.
That's what my screen says.
And I said, okay.
Tell me about this
Okay.
offer.
And he's like, so those are the two offers we can offer you at this moment in time. I said, okay. Can you ask me a question? He said, yeah. I said, am I under contract?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh.
So I'm not under contract. He says, no. I said, so
I'm walking.
I said, so you cannot bring me back down to roughly where I was without really losing anything. He says, well, no, I can't. I said, okay, I want you to do this. He says, yeah. I said, don't do anything for right now. He says, so you don't want to? I said, just hold off on that so I can have internet because I'm going to cancel you. And he says, he went, what? I said, did you hear me now? He said, yeah. I said, don't do anything. I will call back and I will cancel. But I'm going to set up another internet. He goes, well, we can offer you. I said, no. I'm sure AT&T or somebody can offer me something better than what you got right now. He's like, well, and I said, I think we're done, my friend. And he goes,
my friend.
yeah. And he goes, well,
He didn't try to transfer you?
no, I was surprised. I thought he was going to try to transfer me. And he said, because I was like my bluff.
Yeah.
But
He was too dumb to call it?
no, he's kind of like sitting there humming and hawing. So then I was while he's humming and hawing, I was on the computer and I was searching. I was like, oh, I now I can see that I have options. I said, okay. He goes, well, I guess
I guess this is it.
I couldn't help you. I said, I guess not. And he
What
goes,
fucking questions?
I know. I said, I guess not. I mean, you tell me. Are we resolving anything?
Yeah.
And he said, no. I said, okay. Well, then maybe you'll be lucky enough to pick up the phone when I cancel. And he's like, okay, have a good day. I said, you too. And then hung up. And then
Maybe you'd be lucky enough to pick up the phone
when I cancel.
That's pretty fucking good, Cerny.
So then it'd be, so I looked at AT&T again. I was like, I can't dance with that devil again. I can't chase the dragon again.
What other options?
Earthlink.
That sounds ghetto as fuck.
It was actually, that was one of the original ones, but they will give me 75 megabits a second
Okay.
for $65. And I was like, okay. And they were going through the whole thing. And they said, actually, we don't do cable. We have to do fiber optic. I said,
Have to?
you have to. So I said, I have to. He said, yeah, that's okay. It's actually like $70 to install. I said, that's fine. I said, I'll pay the $70. It's a one-time $70 fee. He said, yeah, to install it, we got to do it, running a fiber optic cable. I said, that's great because then I'm the only one getting that feed, right? He says, yeah, because, the internet is kind of like everyone's getting it at 5 o'clock when everyone's trying to get home.
Yeah.
Everyone's pulling from that one line. And he's like, no, yeah, you'll be the only one grabbing that line. I was like, now, he was like, now, and we don't have a limit on how much internet you use. It's unlimited. I said, forever? He said, forever. I said, I want you to email me
what you just said.
Yeah. And he goes, and I said, now the $65, am I gonna have to fucking do this shit in a year? He said, no, that's lifetime, my friend. Or not my friend, but that's lifetime.
Yeah.
And I said, lifetime. I said, so if I keep this and it only changes if I change internet speeds or if I fucking die. He says that if you change internet speeds or if you die is the only way it'll change.
Right.
I'm going to lock you in and that is your price. I said, can you email me?
Because you're not getting suckered again.
I'm not. I said, I just had this. But he says, yes. Yeah, no problem. I'll send it over and we'll be good. I said, So.
Wow.
Earthlink sounds ghetto. I looked them up.
So when did you get it? Is it in yet, or is it coming?
It's coming. So Friday was the battle day, and
now
this is Saturday, so a day later. Or Thursday was battle day. One of those days.
Oh, okay. And it's coming installed next week or something.
Yeah. Yes,
What's coming? Your internet, your fast internet, or your fucking AC unit?
The fast internet will be coming first.
Okay. That's great. Now, when I call in, because I just actually, my alarm went off earlier to call and do the dance with, we'll just call it the dance, Sirius XM satellite radio.
Ah.
Now, it's a very similar thing, but it's the same rigmarole you have to do with fucking Xfinity. And I don't say cancel me and then hang up. So that was an interesting method you took. I just say can't transfer me to the cancellations department because those people seem to have more. Their screen's different, essentially. Their fucking screen's different, and they can do you a better. They could do you a solid. So I'm surprised that he didn't try to transfer you off somewhere.
That was my. Sometimes I say that and you get transferred, and that's the way it was. But when he just kind of just basically stood his ground on some sort of morality or something, I don't know what it was. I was like, okay.
Now, I would, if I was you, I would almost call Comcast back and say, I have this coming. I need to cancel. Because when you call to do that, they're gonna give you a sweetheart deal.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. You've read my mind.
Okay.
That was my.
So you're not going with Earthlink, or you are?
I probably most likely am because it's. I mean,
so
besides it's like $10 more, same speed, the fiber optic cable.
No, fiber optic. Why are they throttling the speed? Like they should just uncork it. You should be getting a gig, like some fucking fat.
For whatever reason, and this is every single company that I've done this internet dance, AT&T, Comcast, and actually I asked I think Wave Broadband, whatever. 75 is the tops I can get in that area.
Is it like a regulation or something?
I don't know.
Or maybe it's their hardware limitation. I don't know.
Because even the guys like we can get 110, but everybody else like it said we can tops because I was like give me the top, and that's the best that it can stream out there. I don't know why. I mean the fucker said up to 110, for in Comcast, but I mean
that seems
the
weird.
The up to really
that's a vagary if I ever saw one.
Because before when I was getting like 24, I was like, hey, I thought I got 50. Like, well, it's up to 50. Like,
yeah,
half speed.
Like,
Fuck
I
you.
know. That's fucking ridiculous.
So, but everyone else is basically 75 is like I don't know why. She said the best we can get out there is 75, and that's what AT&T said. And actually, the Comcast when we did it, that's basically what it was. Oh, we can get up to 75 out here. I was like, I don't know why.
Is the cable like a 10-mile long cable from the
maybe
the HQ or whatever?
Has to run through the lake itself.
It's like underneath the lake. Yeah, so I have to do the same thing with Sirius XM tomorrow.
I mean, it's just the fucking dance. I was just like,
it's fucking annoying. So here's the
preach
deal.
It, Jeff, preach.
The deal with
testify
Sirius XM. I think the price so we have two cars that have it, and the problem is the product is actually good.
Yes.
It's like, I haven't listened to a regular radio station in such a long time. Whenever it happens in someone's car, I get like immediately triggered. I'm like, what are these ads for half the thing? You hear two songs and some really shitty fucking DJ about like, I'm going to a barbecue this weekend. I'm like, okay, fuck, you're boring as fuck. Anyway. So we have two cars. I think they're trying to charge us per month $30 to $40. Like that's the retail price. I have Bluetooth in my car. I can just fucking stream Spotify for my 5-minute drive down to the bus stop or down to the park and ride every day. I'll fucking be okay without your satellite radio.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them. Now, they gave me 5 months for $60.
Okay.
For two cars.
That's a good deal.
I'm like, okay, I will pay $5 a month for satellite radio.
Yes.
I will not pay $15 a month for satellite radio.
No.
So, you can fuck off. So at some point, Sirius XM is going to say, we're just done doing the discount game, which I don't think they can afford to.
Not with
because they're going to lose so many customers.
Podcast. Now, not Chip and Cern. Don't worry. We're nipping on their heels.
Yeah.
We're not in the radar yet. But with the rise
we're
of
coming
podcast,
out of the slums, Cerny. We should pump ourselves up a little bit. We got a fully unsupported ad campaign from Adobe Creek going right now.
But like I stream podcasts and just Bluetooth, and just listen to some doing,
And then
Freakonomics.
Do you have Spotify or
yes.
So you could just stream music, and Spotify has hella playlists, and they have their quote
Amazon
unquote
Music
radio
too.
station.
I do that too.
I mean, the only thing that's cool about Sirius XM is like, what channels that you like, what the fuck with your phone to get it on there.
Yeah.
And then whenever, if you drive to LA, you literally could have it on station 25 the whole time, and there's no static.
Nice.
Yeah, it is nice. But, okay. Earthlink. I'm gonna look this up.
So, I mean, I'm 99% chance going to go with them. I really like the unlimited because that takes off. I mean, that it sounds stupid, but it's stressful. I'm like monitoring my fucking internet at
Earthlink
work.
was formed in 1994.
Yeah, it's been around for. I think like one of the original like internets my parents had was Earthlink. When I saw it, I was like, they're still around. I was like, but they had like a bunch of their stars were the rating was pretty decent.
I mean, I'm gonna check availability in my neighborhood.
Let's see.
The no data it would be great.
I mean, it was very stressful.
I mean,
not stressful. Not like I'm like smoking a pack. Like
your young adult should be able to curb her use.
Oh, if we switch internets, I will not let her know that it's unlimited, just because she doesn't.
It's a principle thing.
It's just on principle.
Or put some fucking sleep thing on your computer to where if it doesn't touch the mouse anyway.
I've said it.
Okay, Earthlink is not available yet at your address.
Ugh.
Okay. Via Sat, fastest speed 25 megabits per second.
Oh, that's weak.
That's ridiculous.
That's weak.
Let me do speedtest.net.
So what's your speed here?
Yeah, let me see.
We're checking Studio West
Studio
speed.
West. Still going up. It's still climbing.
Oh.
Over Wi-Fi, which, a hard line's always going to get better.
Oh, yeah.
240 down.
Ooh.
And 42 up.
So.
That gets you your Pornhub.
Oh, yeah.
Satisfies whatever craving you might have, Cerny.
So I think, so usually I like to so it's 75 megabits. But if you upgrade your router and your modem, then you can bring it up to like.
So fiber optic, I feel like you could. Are you leasing their stuff, or did you buy?
They gave it to you, but they gave it to you first, and then I'll see what's compatible with.
Yeah,
because the guy did say he was like nothing is compatible. I was like, well. We'll see about that.
It's a fucking coax cable.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll see. We'll see what's compatible. But so like my brother, he did one where he was like, he was getting 75 whatever it was, and he upgraded the modem and whatnot. And he was getting like 140, 150.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
sometimes the hardware because they're keeping you on this old hardware that costs them.
Yeah.
Even if they're charging you $5 a month or $10.
Yeah.
It costs them 50 cents a unit because it's 4 or 5, 10 years old. So
if you get the right modem, it basically puts you in first position on your street to get the internet and whatnot.
Okay. So if you're in Cerny's neck of the woods, Sacramento, Folsom, California area, and you have an internet provider that you like, you probably don't have any time because by the time this podcast is out, Cerny will have his new internet. Yes. And he'll be...
So you can tell me I'm foolish if you want.
Or if there's an option for Earthlink or not. I am going to be really curious. You got to text me when you go to cancel Xfinity.
Oh, I'll give you guys
I think they will send you... So, okay, you have 75 now and you're paying what?
Well, the new price?
Or your...
Old price was $54, $55.
I'm going to say, they're going to say for $60, they'll get you 100 plus. That's going to be their deal to you.
Ooh.
And that'll be a 1 year or 2 year
lock-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not so concerned with the contract with them. Like I don't have time to like negotiate my internet service every fucking 6 or 9 months or 12 months. I don't have time for that.
That's my problem when they're like, well, you can always call back. I said, listen, I hate to say like I'm a busy man.
Yeah.
But I am very, very busy.
You're a busy person.
We have a podcast, we have jobs, we have family. Yeah, there's a lot of things going.
A dozen or 2 listeners.
I mean, we got a lot of things like that are in motion. So it's sitting for an hour on hold and then negotiating
and getting all
pissed off. I mean, really, I'm negotiating over $50 a month, but at some point it's just
it's the principle.
I mean, $50 a month. I mean, they could add up eventually. Yeah. So it's just the principle of it.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, you got your fucking terabyte.
That's
cap.
That's fuck, that would
it's a terabyte. I'm like, yeah, but I have smart devices. I have so many things pulling from it.
You know, only 97% of our customers use less than a terabyte. I'm like, well, I'm sorry for them.
Yeah, I am. I can clip that easy. My fish. Okay, so
your fish tanks use Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Oh my god.
My lights and my I have a blower that blows, like circulates the water. Yeah, I do. Oh yeah.
Big dirty.
That connect to the Wi-Fi, and I can control the lighting.
From your app.
Oh yeah, I do it from work.
Wow. I know. I logged into my router. Like we have the Orbi ones from Costco.
Oh,
highly recommended with your fat Costco fucking gift card you're about to get.
Yes, sir.
You can see. I think we have like 56 devices. I mean, our house is is it like a moderately sized house? Like it's not a 2-story or anything. But I mean, you got the Google Home, you got some Alexas, you got a Nest, you got phones.
You should see what I got going on.
With all the kids, I mean,
so the kids have phones, laptops, tablets, TVs.
Each kid probably
each person has a TV. Melanie,
5 to 6 things.
Melanie saved her money and she got herself a bigger TV. Then sold her other TV. So there's a TV basically in every room but the fucking bathroom and kitchen. Wow. And so then, and they all, I mean, it's just, I was like scrolling through.
I mean,
I was like, holy shit, there's so many devices.
And they're always like ping, ping, ping.
Yep.
This terabyte.
When we're going through the terabyte, I was like, I'll tell you what, my fish tank ain't suffering.
So I have a fish tank. I need 100 megabits per second from my fish tank.
It needs to get first priority. Those lights need to be fucking spot on.
Just drag it up.
It needs to be show ready. It needs to be show ready.
You never know when some fish sales person is going to come by. Well,
that's the first thing you see when you walk through that door. It needs to be on point, all point.
Actually, yeah. Anyway, I didn't have a statement after the actually one.
No, but I was like scrolling through, like, oh my god, there's
so many.
But I mean, the terabyte. I mean, and I hate, and this is the other thing, because then
you don't want to have to be the
dictator.
The police.
Yeah, I have to be the dictator.
Fucking,
you know, sitting there like, why are you doing? Why is this running? I was like, okay, so I was sitting there going through like, so naturally, like they're watching a show and they leave the room
and
I'm like, what are you doing? Why didn't you pause this shit at least? And what the fuck? You know, I'm sitting there, I'm like that douche dad you always see.
The AC's running. Why is the door open?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like going through. They're like, well, this is streaming, and you're not watching it. I don't know why. I'm sitting there like, and I don't want to do that because like I said, we're busy. I have other things to do.
You know what you could do? You can lower their like lower the standard
priority. Yeah.
Not priority. Stream rate. If it's at high, 720, 1080p, 4K.
Yes.
Lower it. Give them the 720. Give them a taste of what 2008 was like. And
kind of
let him have that. A little bit grainy. Like, was that a nipple or a pixel? I'm not sure. Like, give him that sort of thrill in life that we had to deal with in our youth. And
watching the porn through the
line by line.
Like a minute where
it wasn't a minute. I feel like a couple images were fine. And then I mean, it's just you were Buster Bank for like one picture.
Yeah, you were.
I was like, okay, her hair's looking good. Look at those eyebrows are looking good. Okay, her face, it'll have to work. Oh my god, I think in the next 5 minutes I might see a nipple.
Well, I didn't make it.
Oh no, right. There we go.
I can only imagine what.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh well. I'm on the Comcast teat as well. So
at
this point there's no. I mean, unless the Google Fiber comes knocking.
I've been fingers crossed for.
I know. I'm kind of losing
5 years.
I'm losing hope. I did drive by and I saw an AT&T truck outside of my neighbor's.
Oh.
I literally rolled my window down and I was like, "Are you installing fiber optic?" And the guy turned around. He laughed. He's like, "No."
Oh.
Damn. I'm waiting for that fiber optic because one of my other friends.
Yes. I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Sorry, I hate to break this to you, but I have two friends, and my other one, $100 a month, unlimited data, and gigabit internet with fiber optic with AT&T. He said it blows your dick off. It's so fast. More or less. Maybe I'm paraphrasing.
I mean, if you're streaming the old P Hub.
Yeah, the old P Hub Premium.
The smoke coming off your dick.
Anyway, well, until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.